Water has been in the news a lot lately. It's everybody's concern. We can all do something. We aren't all farmers. We aren't all engineers, but trying to keep water on your land and taking control of the resources that you have and using them in an environmentally friendly way, it does make a difference for somebody living downstream.
Everyone is a steward of our environment, and every little bit can help. From picking up that stray trash bag that may be flying down the street during a windstorm, which will ultimately end up in our gutters and our storm sewer systems, to more elaborate techniques such as installing rain gardens or using rain barrels in our backyards. The thing that we need to understand is all of this water ultimately ends in our creeks, streams, and reservoirs, which is then turned into our drinking water once again. The less nutrients that we have to deal with, the less trash or debris that we have to deal with in those streams, creeks, and reservoirs, the easier it is to treat and cheaper it is to get it back to the quality that we need to call it drinking water once again.
Rain barrels are a wonderful way to save money. They're a great source of soft rainwater that plants prefer for your landscape plants, for your gardening plants, and it's a good way to show your neighbors that you're doing the right thing and protecting our water resources.
The Rain Barrel Workshop is an event that we have every early spring. The City of Westerville Service Department, in conjunction with our Parks and Parks Maintenance, our Electric Division, and the Franklin Soil and Water Conservation District come together. We bring in many different experts in the fields of tree selection, of composting, of rain gardens and how they are operated, and rain barrels and how to establish one of these rain barrels and utilize them. All of these things are talked about, and we have experts to answer all the residents' questions when it comes to beautifying and making your outdoor living space more environmentally friendly.
Rain barrels, I think back in the day when they were newer, may have been just open containers that took water from your gutter. The new ones typically sold have lids that screw on, so there is no entryway for mosquitoes.
During our events in the spring, we've had several residents come back multiple times each year and express how well their rain gardens are doing, how much they're utilizing the rain barrels, and they want another one.
And last year, after the workshop, we got rain barrels, we started composting.
This past spring, we averaged over 50 residents that registered and applied to be new owners of rain barrels.
Basically, we were interested because we just bought a house and wanted to figure out how we could make our home ownership more sustainable.
Well, I think the first experience that we had with the rain barrel was pretty incredible, where the day after we hooked them up, we went outside expecting them to be empty because we had no idea that it had rained overnight, and they were literally full.
Totally full. Both of them, 100% full.
So from rain that we didn't even experience, we had effectively 90 gallons of water that we were able to then just basically continue to use. We had water pretty much the whole summer and never had to use a hose, or anything like that.
Yeah, it was 100% worth it. It is an initial startup, having to feel motivated to get out and read the instructions and that you need a drill. But aside from just following the instructions, it was maybe an hour of our time.
If a resident is even remotely interested in rain barrels and rain gardens, I would highly suggest that they come to one of our workshops in the early spring.